Just to clarify some things, Nightmare is not evil. He was actually kind of nice. I have said in the past before that he will, like, Dream will switch with the AU where Nightmare is evil and stuff like that. He will switch, like, occasionally. You will kind of see it, and, like, the eyes are kind of, like, darker. So, like, when the eyes turn darker, that's the AU where Nightmare's, like, evil, stuff like that. But Nightmare's not evil. Good is not evil. They're just, like, fighting and stuff like that. Like, it's actually funny thing. It's actually Bad Boy Halo and Jeff are the ones who actually fight the most, other than Good and Skippy. I know it may not seem like that, but yeah. If you look in the past for my videos, that's literally most of my videos that have, like, fighting, or, like, it's like Bad Boy Halo and Jeff. So why are they not surprised when they enter the reaction room? Well, that's because I don't really think they should be surprised at this point, because literally everyone makes reaction videos, so at this point they would be used to it. So I think it kind of just makes sense that they're not surprised when they get to the reaction room. Another one. Why do they not acknowledge my existence, or why do I not go there? Well, that's because when I do the reaction videos, I like to pretend I'm not there to make it a lot easier for me to make the reaction videos. That's also the same reason I don't make the mouths open. Other than the fact that I'm amazing and I barely know what I'm doing half of the time. Another one. Why don't they talk during the reaction videos that much? I don't really know what they would say. I am very lost in the lore right now, trying to pick up on where I last off. I'm kind of confused, so if I'm trying to make sure I don't get it wrong, so that's why I don't really like making them talk and stuff like that. That's why the cool SMP, my SMP, talks a lot more than the Dream SMP, because I know what's going to go on my SMP. Speaking of that, we might be able to go live this weekend. So, another one. What did ink mean when they said, it's just history repeating itself? Well, I just thought it would make sense that, like, Dream would kind of give it over to me. Not really. And then it would, like, switch over, like, they'd be gone, they'd just leave the Dream SMP. Not really. Like, this is just, like, I'm just trying to explain. I just think doing what makes sense to me. So, like, Dream would, like, give it over to, like, someone else once he got tired of it, leave. Well, actually, wouldn't it be Tommy? I'm very confused in lore right now. But he would give it to us, and we would continue to call it that, redesign it all, leave it in the past. And that's why Ink said it's just history repeating itself. Because it technically would be. Like, as in me being Wilbur, Ash being, like, Filza / Glat, because that's what he said he wanted to kind of be like. And, like, Lonely Deer being, like, Fundy, because I thought that'd be really, really cool. Lemon being, like, Tommy, and Ink being, like, Dream. So I just thought it would make sense. More things about my AU. Yes. A60. We might need to talk about A60. I don't use A60 anymore because I don't know. I just stopped using him. I don't know why. I have a design for him. I just didn't use him for some reason. It's unknown to me why. Yes, the Muffin Trio are all dead. The way, the gender bends died kind of the same, but kind of different, because I thought it'd be really cool. So, I don't think it, like, say Bad and Skeppy get into, like, a fight. Like, yeah. The gender bends won't get into a fight, because they're technically the same people, but technically not. So they are different universes. So different things happens in those universes. Just because the originals are fighting does not mean the opposites, like the opposites, gender bends, opposites will fight. That just means that there might be some problems in the universes. there might be some stuff that pauses the universe, some of that stuff that something's gone that could mess up the universe completely sometimes. I don't really know why I've done this. Sam. Let's talk about Sam. Okay. So Sam and Sam Nook are kind of the same person. So when Sam Nook will appear sometimes. I don't have a AOC for him because I don't have like any space left because they're all filled with my AUs that I'm trying to get rid of and other AUs that I don't need that I'm trying to get rid of and stuff like that. So they're technically kind of the same person for me. So yeah. Oh yes. So for me, like in the cool SMP, there's me, cool IDK, Ghost IDK and Insane IDK. So Wilbur has the same thing, where it's Wilbur Soot, Ghost Burr, and Insane Burr. So they have the same thing, like me. So like they're all like kind of the same, but like the original is kind of like Dual Burr. But at the same time, like original Wilbur can also have control at any moment. He has more power than all of them because he's the original. I just thought that would make sense. Like otherwise, like for the cool, like from the cool SP, like cool does not have that control because cool is still learning, and like so it just doesn't make sense. More things. Yes, I do shoutouts. I don't care if you ask for one, I will do one. I don't care if you're famous. I don't care if you're not. I will always help someone with potential. As long as you're not being toxic to anyone who does not deserve it. Well, just try not to be toxic at all, please. Tags. I'm gonna try to do those. I don't know how. Thank you for 1K. It means so much to me. Bye.